my wonderful laptops across the world for their problems so I can solve them. Comma, badly. Asterisk, for disclaimer, I'm not a professional, I'm not a therapist. I'm just someone with a podcast. Bruce did the usual and sent us 9 million homebooks. You guys know that there is no extra credit, right? First one's from Hydra. What is the chemical formula to make the dankest sheepium? Sheepium was actually its own element, element 666. Do you guys remember the sheepium 666 meme? I'm sorry to break it to you, but sheepium is a real element. All you gotta do is one time short your sheepy PM. No need for formula. No need for mathematics. Listen, this is a good Say-So stream. Nothing bad would ever happen on the good Say-So stream. Yes, good. I'm glad we're on the same page here. From Bruce! I'm scared of women. I don't know, that sounds like a skill issue. I can't help you with that. Bye, Kikab! Decreasing numbers of lamb at my plate. Unacceptable! Go Costco right now. Buy 69 lambs for the price of 1. Cook them. Freeze them. Profit! Have you guys ever been to a Costco? Wait, I got to go with my sister in the past. It was insane. I've never seen so much stuff I never needed but wanted. It's like an IKEA, but for food! From Quarty! My leg hurts. In the vein of today's stream, have you tried turning it on and off again? It might work. It might work. My back hurts! Have you tried turning it on and off again? Quarty, I'm so sorry. I got back pain too. Painkillers are good. Warm things are good depending on the pain. Sometimes cold things are better. Going to your doctor is the best.
Plug it and plug it in again. Like, detach, WD-40, reattach.
Instructions unclear. Now my Wi-Fi router full of WD-40. Another one from Bruce. I need money. So, there's this great game that gives you an excellent tutorial. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a game that gives you an amazing tutorial. You want to have a guess what it is? There's amazing gameplay tutorial on how to get money fast. Monopoly? No. GTA 5. Nikkei? That's right, become an anime woman on the internet! It's the speedrun to wealth! Payday? Why isn't Payday a heist game? Heck yeah. I recommend the GTA approach. If that doesn't work, Supermarket Sim had it kind of worked out. If you've never...
We meet at 5. Who drives?
Oh, Guppy, you gotta drive. I just got my license. I can't get that suspended again. I mean, I can't get that suspended for the very first time.
Start your ghost hunting company.
Start your ghost hunting company. I recommend getting a job. If you like the slow grind, becoming a streamer is a good point. But you got a GTA first to become a streamer. Computer expensive.
For legal reason, that means go park cars at hotel for people.
Of course. Wait, actually, does valet pay well? I think they tip well, right? Maybe valet service is the answer. I'm lactose and tolerant. Wait, but I like to eat things like ice cream, cheese, and milk. Lactate. This is not an ad. We're not sponsored by Lactate, but if Lactate ever reaches out, wink wonk. Help! My sheep keeps committing arson. Is your sheep committing arson or is she expressing her true nature? Why do you hate your child so much? Let them do what they want. Life is short. Why are you being a hater? There's no problem. There's just a hater. If your sheep wants to commit arson in-game, then they can commit arson. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Let them grow. Let them cook, literally. From Bali! I really struggled to make TikTok videos and funny ones to help me grow my channel. I feel like video editing softwares are a big wall for me. I have tried multiple times and actually already made some videos, but it takes so much time finding how to do this effect and this effect that it discourages me. So, I don't know if chat knows this. Everyone that's new here today, hi, my name is Lulu, funny gamer sheep. I'm here all the time. Non-stop! This subathon never ends yet. Subathon never ended. But I also manage VTubers on the side. That's true. I'm a VTuber manager. I'm not just a V-disappointment, I'm also a V-disappointment maker. All of my clients are wonderful. And one thing I tell everyone is to have some kind of shorts content out there to grow their channel, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Though Instagram is getting a little bit iffy because they're training their new AI, and especially people that are doing art are stepping away from it, which is really understandable. I wouldn't want my work to get stolen either. TikTok is really difficult if you've had your account for a while. And the thing that I can recommend to you is look for trending audios or trends in general. Revoicing things. Once an audio goes trending that's from a TV show or something like that, it often gets flagged and taken down. So people that lip sync to it Their video just gets muted and it's quiet and it's boring. If you find an audio like that, that's already trending, you can go and revoice that in your own amazing voice and give people that audio file and they have to keep coming back to your video. Instant secondhand viral audio. You should have something as passive income or exposure. Okay, for those that think TikTok creator program does not pay very well. I don't recommend it to anyone unless you're in the millions. And even then, I would recommend having a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel where you make active content. When people say passive income that are outside of this industry, they've heard stories from bigger creators that are doing incredible numbers. If you want to do this the same way you do your 9 to 5, sadly, the only thing that will give you that sort of resource is if you already have a fan base and you sell merchandise. You do sponsorships or something in the likes, like event appearances. If it helps you at all, I like sitting through compilations of older memes and getting inspired by older stuff. I have a little notepad on my phone and I write down all of my ideas throughout the day so I can script them on the weekend and record on the weekend and send all of my ideas to my editor. If you're already a streamer, it's super helpful if you have clips that you think are funny and you have a good editor that makes them even funnier. Way better chances and way more content to put out there without all of the effort. From Beelzebella! How does time management... Oh, okay. I remember there being two in this pile of submissions. How does time management work? I want to grow as a content creator, but I worry that the problems involving that stem from poor time management. Or not making good content. I don't know. Anyone can make content. Any content can be good. The issue with content is how you market it. If you reach a certain quality standard of like you have a decent audio, you have some kind of visual, that's content. That's good enough. You can make that work and you can make that happen. But it depends on how you market it, who edits it, and how they edit it. So how do I better manage time so I can be more productive? Now, okay, this is a big one. Step 1, invent time machine. Wait, that's so easy. Mark, heck yeah. The reason I have an editor and editor friends is because the first thing I got rid of when I went full time and I could afford to was editing. I don't have the patience. Things go too wrong and I get way too in my own head about what effect would look good and then nothing gets finished. I feel like editing is my one big hurdle that I can't get past. It also takes me way too long because I'm a boomer. If there are tasks in your day that you can hand off to someone else, preferably paid, if you do make that kind of money from content creation already, hand them off. Hand off what you don't need. You don't need to post daily content. Make a schedule that you can adhere to. If this means streaming 1 day less, streaming only 3 days and posting content once a week is still better than doing nothing because you get too overwhelmed. Good time management and making your own schedules can be so difficult, especially when you just start out and you need to kind of test the waters and not just throw yourself in. When I first started streaming, I was streaming for 5 to 6 days a week and it was horrible. I would never do it again. I do it for subathons, but I would not do it willingly. 7 days, bruv? No way! There's no time for anything else. You gotta take some time off to come up with ideas, to find new games to play, to hang out with your friends, to have stuff to talk about, to go to the hospital. So you can find out that you have kidney stones, so you can make a funny bit about kidney stone. Duh. If you're sick, take your time recovering. I'm just insane. I would feel way worse if I was sick and not streaming than I would feel streaming sick. I don't recommend it to anyone. That's my tips on time management. Also, if you have... this is not me. This is from the people with ADHD that say you should go and have a timer and focus yourself on a task for a specific amount of time. And when the timer goes off, you take a break and then you come back. So you don't burn yourself out on one specific thing. You know the end is nigh. You know it will be over eventually. You don't have to keep going on the same thing forever. The other part is focus on the essential stuff first. Do the things that you need to do for your next day's stream. Don't procrastinate it until you're on the stream and then your timer breaks. Don't do that. Don't be that purple sheep VTuber. Burnout can be dangerous. It can make you doubt yourself too. You can have self-doubt without burnout too. The imposter syndrome is real, bro. I hope that was palatable and okay advice. From Valkyries, ever since I started watching Lulu, I cannot stop saying ba-ba-ba, brrrr. In moments of silence, I also cannot stop collecting taxes. 169 channel points, by the way. Please pay your taxes, chat! Valkyries, that's okay! You became a tax collector. That's normal behavior. When you get brainwashed even just a little bit, this is what sheep stream does to your brain. Sheepium. Not even once. Not that we don't ask you every single day to pay your sheep taxes, Toasties. Alright, from Chaos. I need your help, Sheepy Overlord. How do I get my girlfriend to try new foods as I'm eating? She is very picky on trying new things. Okay, Chaos. Have you made a bet with her before? Have you gone, if you go out with me and you like the food I order for you, it's free. Nobody says no to free food. You guys take turns where you go to a restaurant that you know you will both enjoy because you've had it before, and then the next time you go somewhere new, and if she doesn't like it, you take her somewhere else after. Now I know this takes some money and time commitment, but if you really wanted to try something new, there's a good chance. I used to be that person. I used to be a very picky eater. I used to not like going to places and trying new food at all. There's my advice for picky eaters. From Snake, yo, long time no see. I like VTubers too much that sometimes I stay up until 4 AM watching them. I can't see the problem. Chad, where's the problem? Where is the problem? There is no problem here. No problem, only VTuber. From Toasties. Oh my god, this is long. Holy sheepers. Toasties, you went all out. Oftentimes, when I watch your streams, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Ayo! Idiot alert. For real. It is not because of your stream or anything. It is a feeling I get because I'm only watching and I feel like I should be doing something while watching. By doing something, I mean either playing some games or working on something. Not because I don't have anything to do. I have things I could do, but I feel a little burned out. Maybe it is at the end of the day and I was on campus the whole morning until afternoon. The point is, I feel like I should be doing something, but I'm also not in the mood to do it. Am I missing something, or am I lazy and just avoiding stuff while my subconscious is telling me I could use the time to do something? It's confusing me. I love your stream, it is fun and relaxing, but I overthink too much and stress myself because of this kind of dumb problem, TBH. This is not dumb at all. I think that Toasty is, So, what you're telling me is, you're working your little brain all day on campus from morning until afternoon. And then your brain is telling you to do more? Because you're already in the cycle of you're doing something and you can't wind down and relax. I understand the being fidgety because that's my main problem on stream. You guys hear the fidget toys all the time. You guys hear the freaking bell. You guys hear everything here on stream. It's really hard for me to sit still too. Don't worry, but this is not just this is not just a Toasty's problem. This is a Lulu problem too. Don't feel bad about that. If you can do something small on the side, but it doesn't have to be productive. You get time to rest. The reason your university doesn't schedule freaking 9-hour days like your high school did is because it's way more information for your brain to process. You can go and study if you need to study, but you can let your brain relax. Don't be that brainwashed by productive society that you think you need to do something every single wake minute of your day. You gotta chill. You gotta relax a little bit. I overthink so much. That's okay though. It takes time to get used to not overthinking. It took me a very long time too. It took me a very, very long time too. Years. And if you need an activity to do on the side of the stream, making bracelets is really fun. That's what I do. But you don't have to play something super productive. You can go play some stupid Minesweeper. Allow yourself to have a little bit of quiet time in your brain. I know sometimes it's really hard and you feel like you should be doing something, but you don't always have to. Just because the mining grind set is so, like, prevalent now, where everyone's like, oh, you gotta be productive, you gotta be on the grind. No. No one gives a sheep if you take a couple hours and watch a streamer. You're not gonna go to super jail for watching VTubers for a couple hours. From Swag! You guys ready for Swag's problem? You better be. So I suck, redacted, at reading. I dislike reading, I'm bad at it, often read wrong, and have a hard time focusing on reading. I get easily distracted. However, I have to read a good bunch of books for school assignments. I'm picking books that are not that long to help me a little. But do you have any tips on how to make reading easier? So, I want to say that if you have dyslexia, I cannot help you. I'm not qualified to help you. All that schools will give you if you have dyslexia is you get longer times to do your tests and to do your assignments. So if you do, or you suspect that you do, you should go and talk to someone. You should go and talk to your doctor and get diagnosed so you can get a little bit more time from your school without having to needlessly suffer. I sadly don't have a lot of resources because I don't have dyslexia. I love reading a lot. When I got back into reading books this year, when I started streaming, I completely fell out of the idea of like having enough time to read anything but manga to keep up with my chat's interests. And over the past few months, I've gotten back into reading. I've fallen back out of it, so I'm gonna pick this back up with you, Corey. So we can support each other. Oh, sorry, we can pick this up together, swag! We can do this next to each other if you want to. But what helped me a lot is I set a goal of so and so many pages and I set myself a timer and I have to get them done within that timer. Now, the timer is like proportionally larger than the amount of chapters or pages I have to read. So I would set myself like a 1 hour timer to read 4 pages. So I have to sit down, I turn everything off, I sit in complete silence, and my phone is out of reach. My headphones are out of reach. My door is freaking locked. I cannot escape the reading. And I will sit down to read the 4 pages. And then by the time the timer runs out for me, I either would check consistently if I still had time to read more. Or by the time the timer runs out, I'm way ahead of the goal. If you can get a diagnosis for dyslexia, get it. As someone that never got one, you should. Especially when you were younger and it's free. It's very valuable. If you need the extra time, especially for school assignments, please get it. Oh my god, we got a VTuber crush? No way. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. From Anonymous. Please don't be me. You guys know the rules. No love confessions unless it's a hefty donation.
Lulu, have a sub, I love you.
Let's go! Sana, was this you? Oh yeah, it was me. Wait, for real? Let's go! I have a crush on a VTuber and I don't know what to do about it. This has been ongoing for a little over a year now, and I want to come clean to her, but I don't want it to come across as weird or parasocial. Though I have met her IRL at a couple conventions. Okay, it's not about me. Never mind. It kinda sucks, cause this is the first time I've liked someone and felt like I'm just straight up not allowed to tell them, rather than just being nervous and feeling like I'm unable to. This is a tough one. So, personally, as a streamer, it's a little bit terrifying whenever I get these...
Are you sure about that?
Maybe there is no saving. Maybe there is no saving me. Whenever I get these, because I get terrified for the streamer. Hi, I'm a streamer. Because you never know. Is it parasocial? Are people honest about it? I think it's completely normal to have crushes, especially on the streamers you spend so much time with. Would you guys not agree? Like, I've had crushes on VTubers before. I know it's going nowhere, even though I'm also a VTuber. I would never. It is very difficult as a creator to either date another. Let's take like 10 steps ahead of ourselves and say these two people get together. It is really difficult for the creator to be with a fan or for the creator to be with another creator, because either way, if your audience sees that, they either go, why not me? Or, wow, I'm so happy for you. And I've seen a lot of people lose their viewership when they started talking about their relationships, which I can't relate to because I'm painfully single. I have a code about not dating other VTubers for the exact same reason. Have you ever been on Twitter? Have you guys ever seen VTuber Twitter for less than 2 seconds? Half of the drama on VTuber Twitter is about somebody dating someone and it goes sideways. Thank you, I will do without. So keep in mind if you go and say something to your streamer that you like, that you might get rejected because their livelihood depends on it. Because if that streamer decides to go hand-holding with you and you go, oh my god, I'm smashing streamer 69, their fan base might leave. So don't feel bad if you do get rejected. To a lot of streamers, it's an absolute no-go to get too close with their audience, and that's understandable, especially if it's their only job. Lulu is married to chat. Sometimes it feels like it. I don't go anywhere else. Chat, what's for dinner? Did you pick up the kids from school? What about our 69 children? They're all named Klaus and they all got a football game tomorrow. This is so difficult to talk about. I don't know if there's a good answer for this. I would say if you have to, go shoot your shot. But see if you like the person behind the avatar, or if you just like the VTuber character. But they did say they saw each other, right? Huh. I'm kind of intrigued how this goes. Whoever the anonymous submitter is, please do keep us updated. I want to know what happens. Now I'm invested. From Fugitive! So I have many Aussies, right? Well, with you being a Seep, I'm having a really hard time trying to choose between saying Lulu is one of my Aussies and Lulu is my Aussie. Because I do find it pretty humorous and want to use Aussie, but my brain wants to confirm and use Aussie. What should I do, my blessed sheep? I personally love Aussie so much. There isn't as many sheep VTubers as there used to be. I like the term Aussie too, so you can call me whichever you like, but if your brain tells you, you should call me Aussie. I would really enjoy it. Ooh, last one! From swag. I have kind of bad time management issues. Oh, it's the same. Bad time management issues. I'm really scared of always being late anywhere. So I always go super early and I'm usually like 30 plus minutes early every time. The same advice I gave to the person earlier about time management. In regards of always being late, so I always go super early and usually like 30 plus minutes early every time. There's nothing bad about being early. Wait, I'm early to everything. Does anyone have any advice? Because I'm early to everything too. When I get like a taxi, I make sure I get there like at least half an hour before in case they get lost. I hate the idea of people thinking I'm unreliable if I'm late. Regardless, these are all my solutions for your problems. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll open them back up in a couple of weeks so we can mine for more content. Heck yeah, bye YouTube!